I'd like to know the last time either of you ladies were truly happy and content with the world and what led up to that for each of you. Yeah, that's not like a one ant. Like,
I know exactly my one.
okay.
Oh, okay. I'll go.
Okay.
I'll go then. I'll start talking then, hey?
So, you said, where are we? Where am I looking? There. Jesus Christ.
I'm cutting that bit out. You're up there, love. You're up there, Nanny.
Okay, so
Thank you for your question.
in our preview reel, we asked you guys to go ahead and pop your questions or feedback about the things that you would like us to discuss, which is awesome because the more feedback that we get, the more we can make sure that we're putting the shit out there that you actually want to hear, want to engage with, and want to explore for you as well. So we've got this beautiful follower who has asked, okay, I'd like to know when the last time either of you ladies were truly happy and content with the world and what led up to that for each of you. So,
Oh, thank you for asking. Oh, thank you very much. See, I knew the one that came to my head straight away. For me, it was last year, and I remember Chrissy and I were sleeping on the lounge room floor because we were having a sleepover. We were watching a movie, and we were having a sleepover. For the first time, I felt like everything had just been worth it. I was having so much fun with her, and I felt so seen. My biggest, deepest desire is to, and I think it's so similar for so many people, but is to be understood. Or to be seen and loved, and obviously because I didn't get it growing up, so like searching for it, I felt really seen and loved, and I just for the first time was like, oh my god, this is actually why I wanted. Like, this is what I've been looking for. This is where I've been trying to get to, and what I knew was possible with Christy. And so every part sort of leading up to that, everything that we'd actually worked through and worked so hard to, I like got all of that return on investment back in that moment. And I was just like, feel happy, and I feel seen, and I feel like I'm able to say that I'm actually getting the things that I really wanted. And Christy doesn't even understand me that much, but she does more. She's trying. I don't even understand me. But yeah.
I was just going to say, is that like reflective of how deeply you understand you though as well?
Yeah, probably. And well, I mean, it's my burden and my curse. It's my curse and my superpower. Every day is a day to be able to figure out something new about life and try and be better at it. And figure out something in myself and try to learn from it and try to be better. It's irritating, and there's not a lot of break time. And I'm tired, but it's good.
Tired is just part of adulting.
Tired is part
I think the more I stop fighting adulting, the more I realise that you're just tired.
All
is what you do with it.
The time, and it's just like keep bringing yourself back from weary. Mm-hmm. That's all it is. It's bringing yourself back from weary, and that's it. What about you, Laura?
Well, thank you for asking.
Sorry, that's how it says it on Duolingo in
Laura.
Spanish. Laura.
It sounds better than Laura, doesn't it?
No?
Yeah. I don't love my name.
What?
I don't feel attached or anything.
Then change it.
But then I don't know. I'd be like fucking Tinkerbell or something. That shit lights me up.
So?
Little tinks.
Little tinky. See? So why not?
I'll tell you exactly why not. I've just gone through the rigmarole of changing from my married name back to my fucking maiden name. Look, and it was such a shit show.
Yeah. No, I get that.
The thought of ever changing my name in any way, shape or form again is just like a fucking hard no. Interesting.
Anyway, take it away. Happiness.
We're going to put a pin in
Tinkerbell. Yep, Tinkerbell. We're putting a pin in that. We're going back to it.
Mm-hmm. This was cool. This was a really, really cool question. And I realised that I don't have a specific answer like you do, which is
good.
Great. I love your answer and I love that for you. I didn't have a specific answer because I feel like the goalposts are constantly moving. So I experience those moments of contentment and happiness and calm. And then I'm like, what else is possible? Because I'm just like, not that I'm never satisfied, but it's like, well, yeah, what else is possible? And what if there was more? And what if it could be better? And so every day I'm like as good as I can be, knowing that I'm going for something better, but also not in a forced way or not in a not enough way, just in a, yeah, what else, exploring what else is possible. And how can I connect even more deeply to this person? And how can I be even more present with this person? And how can I nourish my body better? And how can I find calm better? rather than, having to force myself to feel calm. Is there a better way? Can I do it in 2 minutes instead of 5? Can I do it in 5 minutes instead of 30? Just from day to day to day. And so I feel like for me that question is really fluid, because every day, with the exception of some days, perhaps that relates to my cycle as well.
Yeah.
But with the exception of some days, I am genuinely really happy even in the chaos.
Yeah.
And again, I know we've touched on this before with body confidence. A lot of that comes down to acceptance. So accepting that perfect isn't always going to look perfect, but it can feel perfect in that moment.
100%. Oh. Yes, write it down. Write it down.
My nipples really like
Write that down. That was exceptional. I agree. I think I've just, like I said last time as well, I have accepted the mess, and I've accepted that I'm never going to be satisfied. But so the opposite of yours, but there's like a power and a peace in and of itself of just being like, guess what? Your baseline of existence is a little bit uncomfortable.
Yeah, but...
And I'm like, okay.
But isn't that good? Like,
yeah.
Like, it's almost like a kink.
Yeah. I just want to be normal for 2 seconds and know what it's like.
I don't think you do.
No, yeah.
Here's the big tip, right? We all want to know what it's like to be normal. Just the tip. I don't know why I fingered you while I was saying that. I'm like, just the tip.
Sorry, I have that happen too every now and again. It just happens. You just... Oh, sorry, guys.
It's like we all want to try what it's like being normal, but also I think you and I, based on what I know about you, we'd be so fucking bored. It would be so unfulfilling.
Yeah, yes, it would be, and I know that in my head that that's the truth. But also, I'm just like tired. I'm just tired. I'm tired, and I like it when the noise stops every now and again.
Oh, yeah.
What we're saying is the exact same thing. We're just
but from a different
angle.
Lens.
Yeah.
And this is the whole point. This is why we have you and me on this couch.
Yeah.
Same but different.
Same but different.
Yeah.
I have a very defining moment because I think that's where for me... Do you know what also it is? It's being present and paying attention. Like you actually can't feel it. Like, because I'm thinking about like the pockets of joy, the pockets of, again, like I am almost addicted to finding those pockets of joy and laughing at every given point in time. Like it rumbles out of me and I can't stop it. Like I'm always looking for those, but it's almost like a detached looking for it because I know that it's the only, like, I don't know.
It's not embodied.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's the existentialism that I always suffer through. It's because nothing matters, but everything matters. But yes, it only matters what you value you put on it, and I'm never going to be able to have an answer to that question, so I'm never going to be satisfied.
Yep.
I'm jealous of religious people for this exact reason. Like, could you imagine having that, like, just in someone else's hands?
But, yeah. No, because I want to be responsible for my own shit, and I want to give life the meaning that I want to give it, not the meaning that somebody else tells me it has to have. When nothing has meaning, I want to choose the meaning that I place on things and make it magical.
Fair. Like, same.
Yeah.
Same. There's an element I look at it and I'm like, it'd be so nice just to go through so blindly, not blindly, I shouldn't say that, that's disrespectful. So, whoopsies. Leave it in, fuck it. No.
Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. You have to be present. It'd be really nice to be able to just so deeply go, I actually don't have to worry about anything.
Yeah.
Like, the end's taken care of. Like, I don't want to come back as a pig if reincarnation's real. How do I make that not happen? Jesus is... the only... Like, with Christianity, the fact that in the Bible it says that Jesus is going to... Or God is going to throw hell into the pit of fire. That in my justification goes, well, hell's not going to be forever then. So the worst case scenario is I'm in hell for a bit and then he throws it into the pit of fire and I don't exist anymore. So I'm okay. Like, cool. I've made that justification. You know, the heat death of the universe might not be for another 5 million years, but, like... Can it be any worse than this?
Well, and this is the joke, right? I'm pretty sure hell can't be worse than the things that I've lived through, motherfucker.
Correct,
So...
and for long periods of time, right?
Yeah.
I'm used to it.
Endurance, fucking
resilience, yeah.
Endurance, resilience, tenacity,
yep.
Fierceness, bravery.
Yep.
Comes with life, with doing life. Throw me into hell, whatever.
If you trust the Bible, it's going to be a horrible experience, but there's an end to it. You know what I mean? If I'm in reincarnation and I'm never going to remember that I've been reincarnated, I could get a better reincarnation if I knew it was real and then focused on those targets. because I'm a robot.
Meeting your KPIs for your next reincarnation.
Exactly. I want to meet the KPIs for my next reincarnation if reincarnation's real. That's what I want to do. I want to meet my KPIs. But I'm never going to get an answer because we can't get an answer to the reason at the moment. We don't have the way to measure why we live in the universe and what's next.
It's just a little jokey joke. That is the answer.
So it really hurts my brain all the time. Okay, so we went, what makes us happy? Answered it, moved on to the existential crises of the world.
Segue.
Segue. Also is the looking for those pockets of joy. I watched a very, very good TED talk before TEDx became
shit.
Pay your way. Thanks, Elon. It was on joy. And because people are like, I want to be happy. And it's like happiness is actually a collection of how often you're finding those pockets of joy. Citation in comments. So yeah, I was like, listening to it. And it's like, there's things that you can do in a biological way to help find happiness. As humans, things that are multicolored, things that have multiple types of colors, create a deep-rooted biological response of positivity. Things, and I talked about this on one of my videos, like confetti. Mm-hmm. So multiples of stuff. Back when we were hunters and gatherers, if you're gathering and you've got lots of food, you've got abundance, that means you're safe. It means your family's going to eat and your bloodline's going to continue. Yep. Stop in the name of... I had to finish it. So yeah, like multiple... And you think about confetti. Yeah. Confetti is multiple bits of little colour. And this was the joke I made. We throw confetti at parties, not funerals.
Think about that.
Think about that. Why do we do that? Because confetti is joy.
What if you're happy that the person's dead?
That's what... Oh, I want confetti now at my funeral. Sorry for your loss. Like...
I want to give out little Ouija boards.
Call me. Yeah, call me. You write your Ouija board number on the back of a toilet stall. Say hi, call me for a good time. So yeah, finding pockets of joy, being comfortable and calm in the chaos, and knowing it's all okay, and just accepting that existential crisis are always going to be there and you just can't get an answer. So it's okay to live in a constant state of being uncomfortable if your brain works like mine.
Oh, family trauma. Is it okay to say no and cutting your family off?
I have done so. Cut my mother off 2 years ago. Best thing I ever did.
Being the one who gets shit done, the stress, the compounded stress, figuring out what you want out of life. Stuff.
I'm currently trying to do that.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
This. Yep. I need to be able to put food on the table with it. That's all.
This, but also rich.
I just want to wake up wealthy. That's like, no. I always say that. I'm like, I'll figure out what I'm going to be when I grow up. I mean, I'm still at uni. My fallback is to be a psychologist. I'll finish my psych degree. Mm-hmm. But
will that feel like when you're a grown up, do you think?
I think it's going to be a pipe dream for me to actually finish it. I think I'll keep getting distracted with what I learn and doing videos on it, and then it's just going to continue to just be a source of... Because that's why I did the motivation station, because I was like, how do I get paid to just be a friend? Because that's what I love doing more than anything else, is like checking in on people and then like offering the things I've learnt. That's what I loved so much about my jobs previously, I think.
So psychology for you has become like this vehicle to leverage from in order to be that.
Yeah, and originally someone asked the question once, what is it that makes you not want to go to sleep at night? You're so excited about it, you're so obsessed with it, you don't want to go to sleep at night. Try and monetize that. That's what is in here. Like find the job that associates with that.
I can't monetize that.
Why? What's yours?
Because my children would be ashamed.
I can't monetize that because my children will be disappointed. No, but you kind of...
OnlyFans are already hoaching with that.
Oh, yeah, OnlyFans. No, see, but you kind of...
No, but it's your business. Yeah.
It is in your field, though. It's like, you finger fannies for a living, among other things. So, like, you found...
Yeah.
And prostates. Sorry, all prostates are important too.
I don't do that for money. I just do that for fun.
You're like, actually, I haven't been paid in years. I don't even know who's paying for this. I just milk Ben for fun.
Oh, I've paid for it.
Oh, yeah. Boo! Everybody who's ever upset Tinkerbell once. Oh, my God, then you could short it to Bell. Bing, bing. No. And it's this amazing. You won't discover that it's him till chapter 3. Bonjour, 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 bonjour. I love that. Because what is it? Belle's a bit peculiar.
She is.
I mean, if the shoe fits. I suppose that'd be Cinderella.
Anyway. She's morphing Disney princesses.
Yeah, so continue. What were we saying?
I have absolutely no idea. We also got some really other great feedback, which was stay on the topic.
Yes, we did.
Stay on track. And I feel like...
we have not achieved that at all today. Also, then I listened back to the episode and I was like, actually, I'm fine with the segues. If we hadn't have looped it back, it would be in shit house.
I think we know how our brains work, and also trusting that, I don't know if you know, but this is not scripted. The jokes are authentic.
Mm-hmm.
And the stories are authentic. And I think it's in those moments where we get to journey and explore a little bit deeper and things pop up into our consciousness that you can't plan for. And by scripting everything, we miss the elements of that human and connection and permission. So I think just trusting that even if it sounds like gobbledygook and maybe a lot of shit, if one word resonates with one person, then we've done our job.
Correct. That's what was looping it back to why.
Yeah.
Which as well was something that shocked me from like the comments and stuff that we were seeing as well, is the amount of people who were like, there needs to be something like this. And I was like,
Something like what?
like what we're doing.
Oh, well, yes, there does, and that's why we're doing it.
Why are you getting so aggressive with the viewers? They're just trying to be nice. You're like, yeah, that's why we're doing it, cunt.
No, like I agree. Like, yes, aggressively, yes. That's why we're here.
And my instant, I was like, do we? I'm like, yeah, but like, why?
Do you know, one of the comments that I received personally, this could be the why. I'll just find it, shall I?
Yeah, talk amongst yourselves, Bo.
You know, there was a little bit of feedback going backwards and forwards, and I said, look, hopefully this is entertaining, if nothing else. There's always a deeper meaning, right? With what we're doing. But if nothing else, let's hope it's entertaining. Let's hope it brings some joy. Let's hope it makes an interesting dinner conversation for somebody. And this person said, of course it will be. Honestly, people love you because you are authentic. And perhaps that's what this is about.
Very arrogant.
Two humans in a space being them without giving a fuck.
Yeah.
To provide a perspective which might be interesting or not. It's like that part doesn't matter. The part that matters is that we're willing to sit down and have a conversation or explore ideas and concepts and understandings and learn more about each other through that too, which is different concepts and ideas and perspectives to be an all-round better human. I know that I'm learning lots for me in this space as well. Right? So is that the thing that people go, oh, yes.
Yeah, well, that's the thing that said, oh my God, same. That was like, if people can go, oh my God, same. I think that's like, good, yeah, you're not alone. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's just okay.
But I don't think
even if it's not okay, it's okay.
With a lot of podcasts, people sit in that, leadership role, and there's that element of authority and leadership that goes into any podcast based on the dynamic of how it works. We speak, they listen. It's like sitting here, just being us. It's just different. It's not wanky. It's not... Well, there is an agenda, and that's that people feel seen and safe and heard, right?
The gay... Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah.
and the gays.
No, the gay agenda.
Gay agenda. Sprinkle a little gay on everything. This is really the How Gay Are You podcast.
Yeah.
Very gay. A little bit.
We didn't really answer that question.
No, we didn't.
Cool.
What was the question?
I have no idea. Fuck.